Welcome back to the Thrifty Suburbanite channel. This is the wood carrier we made for the back of that Kioti last winter. Used parts from the bed frame, put it all together. And when I actually completed this, we're looking at the bottom right now. This is the rear and that's the front towards the tractor, if you want to say it that way. I put two 2x4s in each corner because it kept getting into the mud and the dirt and it would sink in. It would be hard to put the hitch on with the tractor, which is right behind the camera there. So I put these blocks on, and then I started looking at it, and I was thinking to myself, I had this adapter from my car that I used to use. Why can't I put this up in here somewhere, mount it in? Because I already have all the hitch ball assemblies for it. I put something like that in there. That way I could tow the splitter out to the splitting grounds. I don't have to come back and forth and pick this up, drop that off. I could bring it all out at one time. The splitter only weighs about 500 pounds on a good day. Tongue weight's maybe 50, 75. That's all I'm going to be towing with this. There's not going to be big loads of firewood in a 16-foot trailer. Nah, not gonna, I don't have one anyway, but it's not going to happen. So, get this on here. Use that hitch ball, and I'll use it with the splitter. Just got to figure out how to get this onto there and make it sturdy enough so when you're going around the corner it doesn't want to rip the whole thing apart. First thing I realized when I started to contemplate putting hitch down the middle was we'd have to reinforce this centerpiece if you're going to put anything on it. So I just have another 2x4 I cut. I think I put this framing on before I put the top on because yeah, we got a little problem now. Let's see what happens. See if we can get this on here. A little persuasion. There we go. I won't be able to use the carriage bolt on this end here because I won't be able to reach the top. Can't screw it together. In here, lag, a carriage, and probably lag on the end too. Alright, I looked around, found some pieces of angle iron that had a 90-degree bend on the end of them. It's the same stuff this whole frame is made out of on this wood carrier for the tractor. Just scraps I had cut off when I put this whole thing together. So what I did was I just drilled holes in them, 3/8" carriage bolts through the middle, and then on the end down here you'll see there's another one that's 5/16 that supports it in the center here. This is a proof of concept. This is probably not the final product. I want to see if this works, if it's feasible, something I can throw some money at. I'll put angle all the way back, tie it in, and reinforce this with angle too. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but that's the frame, if you want to call it that, for this. That's going to be welded on, or more appropriately for me, glued on with a welder. Alright, here's the finished product. We have our pieces of angle iron with the 90-degree tabs, welded on both sides, tacked down the middle, coat of black paint on it, ready to put together. Last step. And what I did to begin with was I put the two pieces of the angle iron on here, put it in place, got this where I wanted it to, just tacked it on a couple times here and there. It took it off and welded it down the edge, down the middle. So she's good to go now. It's a little bit tight. The paint is still tacky, but we're going to get her on. It's on. A little bit too hot, too late to test it out tonight. I'm going to leave it in the garage and tomorrow I'll probably hook it up. Here's the finished product. My drop mount. Now we're going to test it. Of course we had to test it. Let's see what we can do here. As I said before, what we're really going to be towing is this log splitter. So here it is. So that was it. The initial hookup. It's going to handle the weight. This is my 250 in there. I've had about 500 pounds of logs in this thing. And bounces around a little bit, but seems to work fine. I have no doubt this is going to do what I want it to do. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Till next time, Thrifty Suburbanite signing off.